It's time!
Oh yeah, it's time for Miss Lou Champion Sports Talk with me, Ronnie Calhoun, and the legend Joey Martin. It's entertaining, informative, and sometimes a little crazy.
These two guys when I had hair.
For me, it was just all about being coachable, being approachable, being a good team guy, and being what I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be.
Where they getting the hair from?
I think they took it from his lower back.
Okay.
And they moved it to the top. Hey guys, before we get started, we want to tell you about our champion partners, including our Hall of Fame partners, Greg Vet Clinic, Hicks Chicks, Syra Technologies, Kenny Chesney's Blue Chair Bay Rum, J&J Flooring and Natural Stone, Concordia Bank and Trust, and Go Mart. So go visit all of our champion partners that you see on the screen right now. Make sure to do business with them and tell them Miss Lou Champion sent you. Enjoy the show. Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. Welcome to another Champion Sports Talk. Me and Joey Martin. As always, we're driven by Sango GMC, our buddy Mark Sangonetti and his champion team in Winsboro. Go visit them for all of your new and used car needs. We're also brought to you by Greg Veterinary Hospital, Hicks Chicks, J&J Flooring and Natural Stone, Concordia Bank, Go Mart, Sabrina Dore Agency, Miss Lou Family Dentistry, and all of the awesome partners that you see on the screen throughout the show, including Concordia Sentinel, Joey's Stomping Grounds. We got a champion show for you today with representatives from Cathedral and ACCS football. Both teams are moving on in the playoffs, and we're happy to have them on the show this morning. We're just going to dive straight in because both campuses are full of energy and excitement. So we're going to do the news at the end of the show tonight and start with the interviews. We want to let these boys get back and have a little fun on campus this morning. So let's go ahead and bring on Cathedral coach Josh Lloyd with players Terrence Lee and Grayson Gay.
All right. Well, Josh, how exciting is it to be practicing still?
Still playing football in November is pretty exciting. These guys have done a really good job all season. This was one of their goals, was to be still playing in November, and here we are. And we'd like to practice again next week if we can.
There you go. So, what's been the biggest surprise for you this year with this team?
I think I told y'all the first time I came on right before the season started, I thought this was a special group. We saw it in the spring, saw it all summer long. They're very close. They're a close-knit group. They like each other. They play for each other. They've done that all season long. They're resilient. We've been hit in the mouth a bunch of times this year, found ourselves in some holes, and we always find a way to dig ourselves out. So that's the thing I'm most proud of with this group. The resiliency, the toughness, togetherness, and how they play together. And they genuinely like each other. I mean, these guys are friends, and you can tell when they're on the field together.
That makes a difference.
Yeah.
And you guys being seniors, what's it like, Terrence, still be playing?
I mean, it's a great feeling. Since freshman year, I've never made the playoffs. So my senior year, I think leaving a legacy really for the younger guys. Beating Oak Forest, I mean, we've never beat them in school history. So my senior year is showing that it can be done.
And Grayson, coming off one of your best games, how does it feel to be still playing?
Yeah, Terrence really nailed it. Hit it right on the spot. It's just, like you said, since I've been a freshman, I've never really made the playoffs. Never had a winning season. And just, it's good to go out there and prove that our class is what's leading this.
And being at home, too, that had to be extra special.
Oh, for sure. There's nothing better than home games at Devereaux Stadium.
Absolutely.
That was the first home playoff game since 2000. So it's been 5 years since we had a home playoff game. First playoff win since 2000.
First winning record, right?
Yeah, and first winning record. So these guys have done a lot of things that hadn't been done in a while.
Yeah, so you guys were talking about kind of that dog mentality where you get down and you come back and all of that. What do you guys where do you think that comes from?
To be honest, we've kind of been facing adversity our whole lives, as far not even just football, with football, baseball, basketball, sports at Cathedral, and it's just when you have a group that can really go out there and, I mean, we're really brothers. We know that we can go out there and fight for each other and get the job done. So it's good knowing I have them on my side.
Yeah.
Really just holding the guy beside you accountable. Even if it's young guy or older guy, you really got to hold the guy beside you accountable. So you hold one guy accountable, he starts holding other people accountable, and everybody just meshes together.
And there's some trust in there too, right? Because you have to trust that person beside you.
Yeah, you got to trust somebody to make that do their job.
Yeah, because you guys definitely have that fight in you this year.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. I mean, I knew it was there with these guys. These guys have been playing a lot of football since they were sophomores. When I first got here, they both were starters. They both played a lot of football. And we've been close. We've been close the last couple of years. Never could get that breakthrough, and you could see it. You could see it was in them, and the switch is, it's been flipped this year, and they've figured it out, and they know they can do it.
And this is kind of icing on the cake. Is that the way y'all are looking at it? Hey, we have nothing to lose. We've already, because a lot of people, like you told me earlier, didn't think we'd win 5 games.
Well, going in, I think y'all asked me when I brought Trip the first time, and y'all asked me what a successful season would look like, and we set team goals, and I'll let them talk about the goals we set, but the main thing for me is I wanted them, and I think I told y'all the first time, I wanted them to have the best year of football they could have. Period. When they look back 20 years from now, 30 years from now, they remember their senior year and the things we did together. And to me, that was the goal going in. Can these guys have the best senior season that they can have? And when they look back, they can they have all these memories and they have these fond times together. And I feel pretty confident that we've gotten to that point, but I still think there's maybe a little more in the tank too.
So when did you see, hey, this can be a special year?
Definitely during this summer when everybody's being bought in. Last year, there were just people just kind of not completely bought in. You could just tell body language, but this summer, everybody's really bought in. That's where it really started for me.
Okay. How about you, Grace?
I'd say the same. Early summer, just late spring, I could really see our team meshing together, just really coming together as a whole. And I just saw our schedule, saw how we were performing. I just really thought we could make something special out of this.
I think winning that first game was huge too.
It was because we got down early. They scored a long touchdown pass early and kind of hit us in the mouth. And it was a 10-7 game at halftime and didn't feel like it should be. It felt like we were the better football team. And I kind of gave a fiery speech at halftime, and they hadn't seen a lot of that out of me. And we were a different team that second half. I mean, I finally said, look, man, we've been in too many of these dogfights. You're a better football team. And they came out, and from that moment on, I think that was where it really flipped. We took care of business that second half and then pulled away, and then kind of we're in the same situation against St. Andrews. We jumped on them early, then they stormed back. We were down by 3 touchdowns. These guys never blinked. They never flinched. Team last year probably would have given in and kind of laid it down. This guys believed we could still win that game, and we pulled away and won by 15, 16 points. So this is a resilient bunch. So that's the best word I can describe them with.
Well, guys, we've had Coach on the show for, I guess, 3 years now. And ever since then, ever since that first year, second year, we've talked about culture. And he's talked about, you can see it coming. It's not quite there yet, but we're building it and this and that. So how does it feel? And I want you to answer this too, Coach, but we'll start with the players.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be the group that this vision of this culture is finally starting to click? And then also, what are you guys doing as leaders for the younger guys to make sure that continues?
Well, yeah, obviously culture isn't something that can come first, however many years. It's something that's built, and I feel like when you have a class that comes through like ours that's really bought in and really knows that they want to accomplish something big, that's when the culture starts to tie into like just how you act every day. And how we act every day is just like really on the younger people accountable to make sure they are on their stuff. So when we leave and they can know like, hey, they did this, we need to be doing this. And that's how we can really just rub off on the generations below us.
Yeah.
And it really feels great being the senior class, landing stepping stones to the class below us, and then just letting them know, like, discipline. You have to be disciplined, whatever you do. So we're trying to really lay that on them. If they don't remember anything, remember to be disciplined.
Yeah. Coach, how's it feel to see all of it starting to that culture, not necessarily the wins, but just the culture, the dog and the team and stuff like that?
Yeah, the culture, it has changed. It definitely has. And it started when I first got here, and that class was getting it. They were starting to understand it. We just didn't have enough time with those guys. I think if we probably would have had a little more time, we could have seen it a little bit faster. But last year's senior class, we just didn't have a lot of seniors. I was really kind of wanting this class to kind of take over as juniors, and they just weren't ready for that yet. Yeah. I tried to force it a little bit and probably push it a little bit because I knew what they were capable of, and they just weren't ready. But they were ready this year, and it's come together this year. And I really feel like that was one of their goals. They wanted to leave a legacy for these younger guys, so when they come back and come to games, they still see the same things that we've instilled when they were sophomores when I got here. So.
Yeah, no doubt. And one of the things, just from watching teams, I mean, one of the things I look for is body language.
Yeah.
Like whenever a bad play happens, is your head down?
Yeah.
What do you go back to the sidelines? Are you pouting on the sidelines? Or is everybody picking each other up? And then that's kind of off the field that you can look at and see how a culture is, and a player. You can tell what a player's got in him.
We had to talk about that a lot when I first got
Yeah.
here. That was one thing we really had to hammer home. But these guys got that.
Yeah.
I think they've got that part of it. They know that how you carry yourself, how you conduct yourself, your body language screams what your words can't.
Body language.
You
is
know,
everything.
it tells everybody they need to know without you saying a word. So you know, that was one thing we really did hammer home that first year or two. I think this group really does understand that and kind of has that part.
Yeah.
Well, Grayson, I'll start with you. Is there a routine you go through before a game or music you like to listen to? Or
Yeah, I used to listen to a lot of music before games. Now I really don't. I like to pray a lot just when we're in pregame, before our lifts, when we're have some downtime, and I really just hang out with my teammates and just enjoy the moment.
okay. How about you, Terrence?
I usually just play some calm music, and sometimes I get a tennis ball and just like rolling on my foot. That's probably
Okay,
probably
you
the
got
only
to
thing
explain that one.
I saw someone on social media a couple years ago. Something Michael Jordan used to do. He used to get like before games, to get like a pen or something and I'll roll it out on his foot. So I started trying it, and it helps feel a lot lighter on my feet before games. So I just started trying it.
I like it. I like it. Yeah.
I used to do a lot of praying before I would lift too, except for mine was like, Lord, please let this bar not crush my chest today.
Not go down on
These
me.
little arms can't hold it up, Lord. Joe,
My favorite athlete you follow or at any level?
Terrence, you want to go first?
It's just any level,
Any level.
probably LeBron James.
Okay.
I like LeBron James too. Coach Lloyd probably wouldn't agree as much, but I was gonna let him say it.
I'm a Michael Jordan guy, so I'll give these guys. We have this argument all the time. But I'm a Jordan guy, absolutely.
I think you get guys his age and older, we're all gonna be Jordan guys.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's kind of shift moving forward just a tad as far as the game coming up. What are you guys feeling? How do you feel going into the week and all of that? What's your mindset?
Nobody gave this team a chance to make the playoffs. So we're sitting here in the semifinals with a chance to play for something pretty special. And I mean, I don't know how you could bet against these guys. I mean, I've told them from day one, I'll take this 30 in that locker room and I'll go play whoever we got to go play, because I feel like they're going to play for each other. They're going to play hard. They're going to compete. They're going to fight for each other. And that's all you can ask for as a coach. So I like this group, and I told them the other day I'd like to be practicing again next week.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about Lamar, what we're looking at.
They've got a lot of skill guys. They've got some skill guys. They're not as big up front as most of the teams we've been playing. Every week, you know, we're the smallest group as far as up front. So I think our linemen are like, hey, these guys look a lot like us this week. So it's a week that we feel like we've kind of got to get in the trenches and kind of turn it into a little bit of a dogfight. We've obviously going to have to make some plays on the back end and in the passing game, but we're going to have to do a really good job on defense, containing those skill guys and be great tacklers, which we've done pretty well all year. And let's see what we are in the fourth quarter.
Get off to a good start, huh?
Yeah. But even if we don't, these guys are not going to. Like, we were down 14 last week. So, I mean, I don't think there's any panic if we don't. I mean, we've been in a situation where we have started some games really well. We've started slow in some games. Even if we got down, I don't think these guys will panic. I don't think they'll press. I think they know that, hey, we've been here before, and we've gotten through these battles.
A trip like to Meridian, do you do anything different?
Yeah, we're going to break it up a little bit. We're getting out a little earlier tomorrow. Our schedule's they're not going to have a whole lot of class tomorrow. So we're going to get out and we're going to feed them breakfast, and we're going to get a lift in the morning, a game day lift. We started this year, and these guys, you have to ask them about it, but they really like it. We're going to do that. We're going to pep rally, and then they're going to send us off. We're going to stop in Pearl and eat and do a walk through and some of that stuff. You know, break up the trip a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be a long trip. We're going to try to break it up best we can.
We'll talk about what he was talking about, the lift in the morning.
Oh, we just started doing it this year. You can just tell, like, when we lift, we come out with a different energy, just flying around all over the field.
How about you, Grace?
Yeah, like Terrence was saying, it's not really a heavy pressing, lift. It's just a lot of full body, just lightweight, light reps, just to get the blood flowing. And he said it the next Monday, and we really noticed it. We felt like we came out a lot more just explosive after just keeping our bodies ready,
Yeah, it's a way to, in the old days, you let these guys go watch a movie or take a nap, and they just kind of come out sluggish. And we kind of noticed that. And I'm, talking to some other coaches, this has been going around other schools, and I've talked to some people I'm close to, and they're like, you need to try it. So we implemented it this year. We got them up, got them into the weight room, and then we'd go and do our normal stuff. But it just gets that body flow, and I think it gets a little testosterone going, and a little more aggression comes out too. So, like I said, it's not a heavy lift. It's more of a body weight stretch more than anything, but it's something that they've really bought into, and I think it's something that we'll continue to do.
I think the change of logo was big too, right?
Well, that happened 3 years ago. So we've been having
How far behind?
yeah, that happened 3 years ago. So that was part of the culture change as well. Yeah.
Joey, we've got time for a couple more. We probably got a couple, but Coach, how coachable has this team been this year?
Very. This locker room, we're down in numbers a little bit, and everybody was kind of worried in the spring. There were some guys that didn't play that played last year that are walking the halls this year. We had a couple transfer out, but everybody that was in that locker room wanted to play football, wanted to be there, was all in. So to me, that's made every bit of the difference. Like we're down some number of guys that could have probably helped us in some spots, but that locker room is closer than you could ask for. And when they're playing together as a group, you take what you got and you're real happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with you. How has playing football helped you outside of the field?
The biggest thing, biggest thing I'd definitely say, it just helps me handle adversity better. Just things aren't going my way because they don't always go my way on the football field. I've had a lot of downs, a lot of ups, but mostly that. And also just that my teammates, I've got a lot closer to a lot of teammates that I didn't really see myself last year getting closer to. And it's good knowing that I've always got those guys.
Awesome. What about you, Terrence?
Like Grayson said, it helps you just when you handle adversity, be resilient because that's just how life goes. You're gonna have a lot of downs during life, and you're just gonna have to get back up off the mat. That's what coach instilled in us every single time after a game. Are you gonna get back on the mat? Get back up off the mat. You're just gonna lay there, and you got to get back up off the mat. So that's just how life is. It's gonna put you down that mat, and you just got to get back up.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what I tell whenever I speak. A lot of times I'll say it's like a boxing match. Every day is a jab. You just get jabbed in the head like 9 times a day. That's just called like Tuesday.
Yeah.
But then every now and then it's like that Mike Tyson upper punch. You're like, all right, I'm out. Then you got a decision to make.
Yeah.
Like,
You gonna lay there or not?
yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So last week we had Delta Charter on, and they were underdogs last week, and we found out that Coach had never done a cold plunge.
Oh yeah.
So we said if they win, Coach has got to do a cold plunge,
Yeah.
and they won.
Yeah.
So is there anything that we could get Coach to do here with a win?
Oh.
Anything we could think of that we could get Coach to do?
I've done a cold plunge before, so that wouldn't be that big a deal to me.
I don't know that much stuff about him. What he's done. Speaking of that, though, I remember something unexpected I didn't expect to happen. I remember we beat Oak Forest for our homecoming, and I saw Tristan Fondren and I think Jay Sean Smoot ran over there to our little ice bucket cooler we had, like the colleges do. And they started running around. Everybody started making a little path for them, and they got behind Coach Lloyd and threw that.
They dunked me on homecoming.
That was funny.
Got me pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Well,
Been a while since I've had.
Well, I encourage you guys to come up with something, and if you guys do your job, he's got to do it.
Definitely. We'll think of something.
I'm game.
Keep me in the loop.
All right. I'm game.
Well, kind of going off track a little bit here, but I mean, you see videos all the time of teams getting in fights and everything. Is that something y'all address like before the season about having restraint and just showing character the whole game?
No, I mean, I feel like we've got a pretty high character group. I mean, obviously the tempers will flare, and it's the heat of the battle, and some issues may arise, but it's always you can't be selfish in that moment. To me, fighting in a football game is a selfish act.
Mhm.
You're there with 11 other guys, and you get a 15-yard penalty, it can really hurt your football
Right.
team. So we kind of talk about that a little bit, and putting yourself in that moment. You got to take yourself out of of the heat of the battle of me, and you got to think about those other guys and what you're doing to those other guys when you make a decision like that. If you get ejected, you're not going to be there for them. If you get the 15-yard penalty, so that's I guess that answered it.
Good answer.
And Joe, we got just a couple of minutes now, but my last question is, what are you guys most excited about going into the weekend?
Going into the weekend, I'm most excited about just getting back ready for practice next week for state championship.
That would be awesome.
What's at stake? Just really just in a senior season after previous years, ending with a ring would just be a crazy story to tell, really.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Joe, you want to get us
And
in here?
of course, being a small school, you get somebody go down, another person has to step up, and you have to change around a lot. What's that been like for you this year?
Next guy up. That's kind of always been my mentality. It gives somebody else an opportunity. If you're ready for your opportunity, if you're prepared for it and you're ready for that opportunity, you got to be ready when it comes. And in a small school, you never know when that opportunity is going to arise. So, and we've had a lot of guys step up in those moments. We had a freshman kicker after kicking an onside kick at Silverman. That kid was not expecting that going into that game. So you never know when your moment's going to arise.
Absolutely. Well, y'all excited, I know. Just what's it been the atmosphere at the school this week?
A lot of excitement.
Yeah.
A lot of excitement. I think so. You have to ask these guys, but I think everybody's excited about how this season's gone and how these guys have played. When your football team's having success, your whole school thrives.
Yeah, and I like the way y'all have the buddy system with the younger kids too.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
pretty special.
Yeah, those guys, they love that. They love spending time with those little guys, and I know those little guys. I teach all those guys in PE, and they always look forward to those days when they get to hang out with their buddies.
Awesome.
Yeah, I remember coming up thinking that the seniors, they were something big. I'm like, man, I thought they were like NFL players.
Absolutely.
So, not that you're not, but I'm saying,
I get exactly.
you look up, you're like, man, that's like a pro athlete out there. Or something.
Absolutely.
But, well, guys, man, I know y'all have a busy morning. You need to get back to school and all that. But we appreciate you coming in and spending some time with us. Good luck, and let me know what y'all come up with.
Thanks for having us.
All right, thank y'all again, man.
Yeah.
Good luck this weekend.
Yeah.
Great season, no matter what happens.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I see Betty Lou right here. She says one of the best sports comments I've heard is this: "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Play tough."
There we go.
That's it.
There we go.
These boys are prepared.
I like my buddy Owen Jordan's comment down there.
What's he say? Grayson Gay, get going, bro. Keep up the good answer.
Oh,
Did you pay him to chime in?
No, but I figured Owen would comment something.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, fellas. Well, thank
Thanks.
y'all for coming in, and
Appreciate it.
we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. 1 second. Great job, man.
Thank you.
Guys, Ronnie and Shannon here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we're here at our amazing partners, Greg Veterinary Hospital.
Greg Veterinary Hospital has been providing comprehensive, reliable, cutting-edge veterinary services to pets in the Miss Lou since 2002.
They welcome pets of all shapes and sizes who are in need of emergency treatment or who require routine medical, surgical, and dental care.
Dr. Greg and his team offer a long list of services, including in-house laboratory diagnostics, digital x-ray, soft tissue, orthopedic surgery, dental care, extractions, laser surgery, laser therapy, preventative health, and wellness plans.
And if you need grooming and boarding services, they do that too.
So call Greg Vet today.
Hi, it's Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. If you like what we're doing, be sure to follow, like, share, and even comment on all our content. Also, visit MissLouChampions.com to sign up for our newsletter and to receive other information, as well as the opportunity to receive some awesome prizes. Thank you, Miss Lou, for your continued support, and as always, have a champion day.
Hey y'all, it's Ronnie and Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we want to tell you about our awesome partner, J.E. Hicks Distributing Company, also known as Hicks Chicks.
Hicks Chicks is a local, family-owned food distribution company that has been serving the Miss Lou since 1945. You already know they serve all of your favorite restaurants, but did you know that they are also open to the public?
Hicks Chicks has a variety of food products, including delicious heat and eat options like chicken and dumplings, white bean chicken chili, lasagna, and gumbo. They also carry a wide variety of seafood options like shrimp, crabs, tuna steaks, salmon, and catfish.
And don't forget about their delicious burgers that are already pattied up for you, and their amazing dessert options.
So stop by today at 1380 Martin Luther King Jr. Road in Natchez. Pigs Chicks.
Way more than just chicken.
All right, guys, we are back. We've got ACCS coming on the show next. Thanks to Cathedral for coming on, and good luck to those guys. We've got ACCS coming on to talk about their playoff run. It's a lot of excitement in there.
Absolutely.
But before we bring on ACCS, let's go ahead and knock the news out real quick
Okay.
for the week.
Absolutely. Start off with AC defensive coordinator Stanley Smith's alma mater. Verity's returning home. They're Delta Charter's hitting the road for across the river, so that's going to be an exciting time for them. Trojans are number 10 seed in Division 4 non-select, and they're welcoming number 23 northeast of Zachary. And good luck to them. Delta Charter seeded number 18 travels to number 15 St. Martin's Episcopal in Metairie. So I still don't see how Delta Charter's not ranked above them, but that's the power rankings. You know all about that, don't you, Stan? And of course, the Trojans have not played on their home field since October 3rd after it was deemed unplayable by the LHSAA. But they came back last week, looked at the field, and looked good. So, man, this will be the first time since October 3rd that they'll be on their home field, which is huge. Fairty 7-3 on the season. Northeast is 5-5. They lost to East Feliciano 58-14 in their last game, which –
Man, can you imagine? Faraday hasn't played a home game since October 3rd.
Yeah.
You got to come in. It's going to be like walking into a Hornets.
oh, no doubt. No
These
doubt.
people going to be football crazy, man. They're going to be ready.
They
Yeah.
win. If they win, they'll probably play East Feliciano. So I think that one would be on the road. So
Yeah.
Delta Charter claimed to share the District 2-1A championship as the Storm surprised St. Fred 32-29. Heck of a game, just back and forth. Great.
I'm just
game.
going to put this out there. I haven't seen the video. I haven't seen the video of coaching the cold plunge yet.
I'll have to
So
remind
if
him.
anybody has the video, I want,
Well, we've had a couple of volunteers, including his wife, saying, wish we'd have known that Friday. We'd have made it happen.
Coach is not getting out of this. I just want you to know, Coach, we're on you. You're not getting out of it.
Delta Charter is 6-3. They won the district outright 2 years ago, so second in 3 years. And so great job
great
over there.
accomplishment for those guys. Good kids.
Absolutely good kids. See, we also have, of course, Natchez finished its season at 3-6. Our buddy Steve Davis certainly was disappointed with that, but they'll come back and they'll be strong again. And of course, we just had Cathedral talking about theirs, and Stanley and two of his players will come on and talk about their game coming up. And they're hosting number 10 Wayne Academy, and we'll get more on that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Vidalia High finished their season at 2-8. Boy played a lot of Josh West played a lot of young kids and just still trying to, just find something to turn things around there. And it's just tough. They are moving. The good news is they're moving down to 2A next year. The bad news is they're in the district with Faraday and Mangum. So it doesn't get a whole lot easier for them. Of course, we got round ball starting now, and it's that time of year.
Yeah, it's fun stuff, man. So that all the local news. All right, man. Well, yeah, so it's an exciting time right now with four playoff games going on right now.
Yeah,
coming
and then,
up.
Saying you want to be playing during Thanksgiving, and people can have that.
That's right. I want to be eating in Thanksgiving, watching them play, talking about them playing. So, all right, guys.
I want to mention also,
Yeah, go
Ronnie,
ahead. Go ahead.
we got Park Lane Academy, which our good friend Ron Russian, AC graduate, and they got to bye the first week. They're playing Starkville in the semifinals, and so good luck to them. If Park Lane wins, we're going to get Ron on next week. So
Okay.
let's hope for that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, sweet, man. Well, good luck to Park Lane. I've got Actually, some of my LSU buddies, believe it or not, they're from Parkland
Okay.
and stuff. So yeah, so I've got a few connections over there. So good luck to those guys.
Absolutely.
So all right, well we'll take a quick break and we will be right back in a few minutes with ACCS football. Talk a little playoffs. Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, and I want to tell you about our awesome partners, Wardo's Po' Boys. Wardo's was created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country. Guys, Ronnie and Shannon here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we're here at our amazing partners, Gregg Veterinary Hospital.
Gregg Veterinary Hospital has been providing comprehensive, reliable, cutting-edge veterinary services to pets in the Miss Lou since 2002.
They welcome pets of all shapes and sizes who are in need of emergency treatment or who require routine medical, surgical, and dental care.
Dr. Gregg and his team offer a long list of services, including in-house laboratory diagnostics, digital x-ray, soft tissue, orthopedic surgery, dental care, extractions, laser surgery, laser therapy, preventative health, and wellness plans.
And if you need grooming and boarding services, they do that too.
So call Gregg Vet today.
Hi, it's Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. If you like what we're doing, be sure to follow, like, share, and even comment on all our content. Also, visit MissLouChampions.com to sign up for our newsletter and to receive other information, as well as the opportunity to receive some awesome prizes. Thank you, Miss Lou, for your continued support, and as always, have a champion day.
We want to tell you about our champion partners, including our Hall of Fame partners, Gregg Vet Clinic, Hicks Chicks, Syra Technologies, Kenny Chesney's Blue Chair Bay Rum, J&J Flooring and Natural Stone, Concordia Bank and Trust, and GoMart. So go visit all of our champion partners that you see on the screen right now. Make sure to do business with them and tell them Miss Lou Champion sent you.
Hey y'all, it's Ronnie and Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we want to tell you about our awesome partner, J.E. Hicks Distributing Company, also known as Hicks Chicks.
Hicks Chicks is a local, family-owned food distribution company that has been serving the Miss Lou since 1945. You already know they serve all of your favorite restaurants, but did you know that they are also open to the public?
Hicks Chicks has a variety of food products, including delicious heat and eat options like chicken and dumplings, white bean chicken chili, lasagna, and gumbo. They also carry a wide variety of seafood options like shrimp, crabs, tuna steaks, salmon, and catfish.
And don't forget about their delicious burgers that are already pattied up for you, and their amazing dessert options.
So stop by today at 1380 Martin Luther King Jr. Road in Natchez. Hicks Chicks.
Way more than just chicken.
All right, guys, we are back with ACCS coach Stanley Smith, and we've got Duncan Wallis and James Kraft. How are you guys?
Doing good.
And look, just to be fair, for all transparency, these guys just walked in and we threw them on camera. We didn't even get a briefing or anything, did we?
No, sir.
So they're just live fire right off the bat. So thank y'all for coming in. That's what life's all about, man. Get it thrown at you, right?
Gotta stay ready.
Joey, you want to? What we're gonna do? We got you guys talk about the season and the upcoming game and all that. So Joey will kind of get us started this morning.
Yeah, Stanley, obviously you're very familiar with playoffs through your whole life, just about. So, how's it different?
This year's been kind of tough. We had a lot of injuries. We're down maybe 6 kids right now. Then we had a couple kids that transferred out before the year, that was kind of lingering on. And, our motto is the next man up, and these guys have embraced that and, accepted the challenge and worked hard to put ourselves in position to be competing for a state championship. So Friday's a huge step in that direction at home, these guys senior year. So they had a taste of it. Their sophomore year, we won state championship. So it's their time now. So these two good young men right here.
Well, how's that senior year to still be playing? How's it like?
Well, I mean, it's just about like it always is. Pretty nice. Like Coach was saying, this has been a tough year. Well, like in the spring, we had probably 3 guys leave us.
3.
At least 3 guys leave us, and then like right off the bat, we started losing people left and right. Like everybody was getting something torn or broke or just things like that. But we've still been pushing through it all. So,
How about you, James? Just be playing your senior year. How special?
It's pretty special. Probably last time we're going to touch the football field. It's a lot for us, especially this Friday. It is the last time we're ever going to play at home. Proud of our team. We fought through so many injuries, so many things. So
these kids have kind of learned to adapt, haven't they?
Right. We always say adversity defines you,
Okay.
And like I said, they stepped up to the occasion and doing what they're supposed to do on and off the field, taking care of their bodies, focusing in, being leaders. So those things are important, to get us to the next step. And these are 2 good men that are, quality guys. Academics are first. That's the most important thing, take care of their business in the classroom. Don't have to worry about them off the field, things like that, So just get them down Fridays through the week and make sure they do what they have to do.
Coach, what they were talking about the injuries and stuff like that. What have you seen the team improve the most throughout the year?
I really think, offensively, we've been really good at the point of attack. We've been physical and blocking guys and moving people around and, able to kind of set the tone, Defensively, it's been trial by fire. We had some guys that kind of stepped up. They weren't expecting to be there, and they stepped up, and it goes back to paying attention in meetings and preparing yourself to get ready to go every day at practice. And those guys have stepped up. And like I said, our motto is the next man up.
Yeah.
And they really embraced that and really worked hard to push each other to do that.
Yeah, having to beat Amit School Center 2 straight weeks. What was it like for y'all?
Well, you hear all the stories about having to play somebody, and then the second time you play them, it's a completely different team. This is not the same team. They're doing everything different, and we just had to go out there and beat them the same twice. So.
There you go. How about you, James?
It's true that ASC team was not the same one last week. Week before we walked out there, dominated them that first quarter. They came back swinging at us, but we took care of business. Now we got Wayne this Friday.
Yeah. Let's talk about Wayne, Stanley.
They're a good ball club. They do some really good things on offense. They have 2 good guys on the outside. They play, go get the ball. They high point it. They make plays in space. The biggest thing is that up front, we got to make sure we contain the quarterback. He throws really well on the run. Defensively, they're really aggressive. They blitz a lot, and they're solid at the point of attack. So we got to make sure that, we understand our blocking schemes and carry out our assignments.
What about you guys as seniors this year? How's it different? How's being a senior different as far as the leadership role and the responsibilities that come with the off-the-field stuff?
Just got the whole team looking up to you now. You got to step up and be the leader for the team.
Yeah, pretty much that. you have a lot of eyes looking at you now, so you gotta be doing the right thing all the time. But I mean,
Pressure's on.
the pressure's on.
But let me ask you this: do the coaches treat you different? Do you feel more pressure from the coaching staff to take that leadership role?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about you, Kay? I mean, do you expect more out
Yeah, I
of them
mean,
as they
see,
step into that role?
they've been a part of the program, so they know the expectation, the standard, and it's their job to teach it and instill into the younger guys. The process is all about the standard and working in the process, to be successful. And they've done that. Like I said, we've been trial by fire this year. I mean, it's been one of the toughest years I've been a part of the player and coach. I mean, I've never been a part of a team that has 3 torn ACLs. Three our top players, so, and, we didn't miss a beat. The next guy up, we just keep on chopping the wood.
Yeah.
Well, James, was there one game where you went, hey, we can have a special year that?
Silliman.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, lost to them the past 2 years. They're a tough team. They're good at running the ball. I mean, we walked out there on their home turf. I mean, we stopped their run, just took care of business that week, and I felt like right then we had something.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir. Well, I would say summer workouts. It wasn't even a game. Like coming in the summer and just watching people work and how they were working would just. I don't remember who I told, but I was like, it was somebody at my church. I was like, I feel like we're stretched thin. We don't have as many people as we've had in the past 2 years, but I feel like we're more of a team than when we went in one state. That team, we're closer than they ever were.
Mhm.
And so I knew right then, I was like, okay, we can do something with this. And here we are. So
What do you think that we talked about that with Cathedral? They said that they felt like they were a closer team. And what are the advantages of whenever you're just friends with everybody and you got that close knit?
well, it's more than friends, and you got a brotherhood out there. And when you and your brothers are out fighting, I mean, we've been fighting since the summer. We've been through all this adversity. It brings you closer together, and that's how it's like, hey, when going gets tough, I can't quit because look at the guys on my left and my right. Like when you become as close of a team as we are now, you're not doing it for yourself anymore. You're doing it you don't want to let the people down.
Becomes bigger than you at that point. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like that. It's a similarity to the Cathedral team that we just had in. They were saying some of the same things as far as feeling like they want to do it for the person beside them versus doing it themselves. So there is some advantages there whenever you go through some fire.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Just the tradition is big too, isn't it? I mean, you don't want to let people down because of what past teams have done.
Yes, sir.
Playoff. How many years in a row now?
Like all of them.
A long time. I've never seen a team that missed the playoffs. So
Right.
bit of a chip on the shoulder, but we taking care of it.
For sure.
Is that an added responsibility with the history of your coaches? I mean, these guys have won everywhere that they've been, and AC has won. So is that pressure or is that just
Motivation.
it's motivation?
So, ask you guys, what kind of routine do y'all go through before a game? Do you listen to certain kind of music, or what is your routine usually like?
Well, I mean, we have a walkthrough after we eat as a team. So it's teamwork from the beginning. We're all with each other. We can't leave the school, because like what else would we be doing on a game day? There's nothing more important than that. So we eat and then we have a walkthrough, go over the game plan, and then we pretty much just wait. We'll have music playing sometimes, or we'll be, just talking with each other, but just getting our minds right for the game. So.
How about you, James? Just any kind of routine or music you listen to or anything?
I just kind of listen to what the rest of the guys are listening to.
Now, Stanley, of course, you're used to the playoffs and all that. How is this team different from other teams you've coached in the past?
Like I said, losing the guys that we've lost, they were big contributors. And like I said, the guys have, accepting the challenge. I coach hard, I love hard, and nobody's ran away from it. They embraced it.
Has he mellowed out any while y'all been there?
No,
I think so. I think
I think we just got used to it.
Maybe.
Good answer.
How coachable has the team been this year? Because, you have been through so much adversity. How have these guys responded to that coaching?
Well, I really think that's the huge part of it. They've accepted the challenge, and I said we love what we do. We work hard, we put in the hours, film study, walkthroughs, everything that's required to be successful, and they've accepted the challenge. So, like I said, I mean, it's really not about a face or a name. It's just who's in that position. It's the next one up. You really can't tell, because everybody's working their best to put their best foot forward to carry out the tradition.
Yeah.
Well, ask you guys, do you have a favorite athlete you look at any level?
I'm not really, no.
James, you?
Like JJ Watt a lot.
Okay.
There you go.
One of my favorite players of all time, man.
Mm-hmm. So just talk about was that a upset, Wayne beating Riverfield? Is that considered
Yeah, it's considered one in the brackets wise. Realfield's a good ball club. They have some big, huge guys that ran the ball. Like I said, Wayne, they do some really good things offensively.
Mm-hmm.
They have some guys on the outside that make plays if you're not in position. So we have to be ready on Friday night. They're coming in to win. They got a long road trip, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be ramped up.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, if you had to describe this team to somebody that never seen them play, how would you describe them?
Tenacious. Like I said, our back's against the wall, and we had plenty of opportunities to lay down, and their back was in the wall, and they kept on fighting. They never laid down. The opportunity was there several times for them to lay down, and they never did it. There's always just, took it on the chin and kept on coming. And those were some of the resilient things they would look for, because in life, you'll be hit on the chin as well. We use football as an avenue.
Yeah.
And like I said, the biggest thing in life is that we're raising good young men. Mm-hmm. And I think the sport is helping mold them in that way. So
yeah, no doubt, because you're going to get knocked down a lot of times throughout life.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what are your future plans?
Well, I plan on going to college. I'm still praying on where I need to go, but I plan on becoming a minister after all that. So,
how about you, Jim?
I plan on attending Louisiana State University, majoring in kinesiology. Hope to become a physical therapist or something along those lines.
Getting more figured out than I do.
Yeah, a little bit.
Got tigers. I'm a tiger myself.
My man.
That's it. I tell you all the things.
I see the helmet right here.
Right. Yeah. I'll give you a long list of things not to do when you get there. No. So looking back, what are some of you guys' favorite memories over the last few years?
There's a lot. Both our comebacks versus Oak Forest. Those are definitely some of my favorites.
Yeah. Probably if anybody will ask this, or I'll tell anybody to ask, but I remember the year we won state. We had just beaten Capai, and we get together and talk after the game. And Coach King walks up, and he usually does his talk, and he said, he walked up to us and he was like, "Well, gentlemen," said, "I don't do this a lot." And he said, "I've done this at my daughter's wedding, and I do this only when we get to this position." He said, he started dancing. We're going to the ship. I don't know.
We'll get y'all one this Friday.
Yeah. Oh man. So what do we have to do going into this game tomorrow night? What are you going to have to do to be successful in this game?
Offensively, we want to run the football. We want to set the tone. We have to be able to run the football to do what we want to do. Defensively, we got to get some pressure on the quarterback and make sure we don't blow any coverages on the back end. They're going to come in and throw the football. Like I said, they have two good guys on the outside, so we have to be in position to make plays. So special teams, we can't afford any blunders on special teams. Like I said, they have some guys that can take it to the house. So we just got to make sure in our lanes and protecting and playing sound football all night in every aspect.
So their strength is getting the ball down the field, sounds like?
Right.
They want to pass the ball around?
Right.
Yes, sir.
So, again, pass rush, hopefully James will have a hand in that, get some pressure on the quarterback. And like I said, I feel like we got some pretty good athletes on the back end that, if they're in the right position, they'll focus each and every down, reading their keys and doing what the call is required, that we'll be in good position all night.
Did they have a running quarterback too, or is he more of a passer?
They kind of do some different things. They'll put one of the guys on the outside at quarterback and do some wildcat. But they have a freshman quarterback. He wants to throw it around a little bit. So
yeah,
we got to welcome the matches. So it's gonna be a good night.
That's right.
So what's it been like playing for Coach King?
I feel honored, really. I mean, Coach King is a great coach, and he's not just coaching us to win games. He's coaching us into, like Coach was saying, the men for when we go off and into our lives and stuff. So,
I mean, basically what Duncan was saying, but man, it's been a ride with Coach King. I mean, if you've ever hung out with him, man, he's pretty funny.
That's for sure.
Joey, we got time for just a couple more, man, I think, before we got to get these guys out of here. What's it been like this week? My last question is, what's it been like this week, man, kind of going into the game? Is there some excitement going on around campus and all that?
well, I mean, everybody's got the same mindset. We just got to handle business so we can get to Jackson. That's what we're trying to do.
More of a business week?
Yes, sir. It's always a business.
Always a business week.
Yeah.
It's a work day.
It's a work day.
See, I like how he looked at Coach when he said that. You must have heard that before, huh?
Oh, I've heard it before.
Joey, you want to?
And of course, you coached at Fairleigh for a while and in public schools. I've talked to a lot of coaches who have gone to coach in private school, and they've told me, look, it's just as competitive. It's just, what has been the big thing for you, kind of?
I mean, football is football.
There you go.
You have great coaches, in the public and private sector. And the thing about it is, in the public school, you have a little bit more resources.
Right.
In private school, you have to work what you got and get things the best way you know how. And that's probably the biggest difference. But I mean, you got good kids everywhere. Coaches coach hard, kids play the game, communities come together and support everybody. So I mean, it's high school football. It's Friday Night Lights, man. What else can you ask for?
Mm-hmm. And I imagine a lot of this is you're doing it for Coach Bill James.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
man, he was a great guy, man. I mean, he loved everybody, energetic, passionate, a motivator, kind. I mean, anything you could think of those qualities in a good man, he possessed them all.
Awesome. He was a character.
Yeah, he was.
He was a character.
Yeah.
How have things been around campus and all that since that has happened?
We're definitely missing a big part of AC. He was our mascot, is what we used to say. But yeah, we're gonna miss Coach, but we're gonna play in honor of him. So
yeah.
So if y'all when y'all win, excuse me, you'll take the Marshall Academy Rossville Christian winner for the state. Where would that be played at?
It will be in Jackson at Jackson Academy on Thursday. I think it's at 3:00. I think.
Okay, so you play on Thursday. So that's what we're shooting for, right?
All right.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you coming in. I know y'all got to get back. Busy week, some prep to do, and I know Coach probably ready to get back and look at some film of that.
Appreciate y'all for having us.
Yeah, well, since we already did the news, we just wrap this thing up. So, comments. Let's see. Oh, Brad says awesome. Angela, 2 hearts. I guess that's for y'all because I know that's me and Joey. Me and Joey never get hearts. Hey, always has to support that.
Hey, we had our first day off.
And then Wesley says, "Good luck tomorrow night." So,
hey, Wes.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming in, and thank you to everybody for tuning in this morning. And as always, thank you to all of our partners. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
You have to mention Fairleigh Junior High.
Yeah, go ahead real quick.
They defeated Gonzales in the Superdome. What a big thrill that was last Sunday, and great group coming up. So we're really looking forward to those guys at the next level.
Yeah, no doubt, man. They got a lot of talent coming up. So thank you for interrupting to do that because I did want to mention that. So anyway, thank you to all of our awesome partners out there. Without you guys, we couldn't do this every Thursday, and we couldn't do what we do in the community. So thank you to all of our awesome partners. God bless everybody out there. And as always, have a champion day and a champion week.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank y'all, fellas.
Thank
Hey,
you.
guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. And I want to tell you about our awesome partners, Wardo's Po' Boys. Wardo's was created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey y'all, it's Ronnie and Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we want to tell you about our awesome partner, J.E. Hicks Distributing Company, also known as Hicks Chicks.
Hicks Chicks is a local, family-owned food distribution company that has been serving the Miss Lou since 1945. You already know they serve all of your favorite restaurants, but did you know that they are also open to the public?
Hicks Chicks has a variety of food products, including delicious heat and eat options like chicken and dumplings, white bean chicken chili, lasagna, and gumbo. They also carry a wide variety of seafood options like shrimp, crabs, tuna steaks, salmon, and catfish.
And don't forget about their delicious burgers that are already pattied up for you, and their amazing dessert options.
So stop by today at 1380 Martin Luther King Jr. Road in Natchez. Hicks Chicks.
Way more than just chicken.
Guys, Ronnie and Shannon here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we're here at our amazing partners, Gregg Veterinary Hospital.
Gregg Veterinary Hospital has been providing comprehensive, reliable, cutting-edge veterinary services to pets in the Miss Lou since 2002.
They welcome pets of all shapes and sizes who are in need of emergency treatment or who require routine medical, surgical, and dental care.
Dr. Gregg and his team offer a long list of services, including in-house laboratory diagnostics, digital x-ray, soft tissue, orthopedic surgery, dental care, extractions, laser surgery, laser therapy, preventative health, and wellness plans.
And if you need grooming and boarding services, they do that too.
So call Gregg Vet today.
Hi, it's Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. If you like what we're doing, be sure to follow, like, share, and even comment on all our content. Also, visit MissLouChampions.com to sign up for our newsletter and to receive other information, as well as the opportunity to receive some awesome prizes. Thank you, Miss Lou, for your continued support, and as always, have a champion day.